Part 1, Directions. For each question, you will hear 4 statements about a photograph. Listen and select the statement that best describes the picture. Mark your answer by clicking A, B, C, or D. You will hear the statements only once. Example. A.
He's working on a computer.
B.
He's drawing on the board.
C.
He's walking into the room.
D.
He's sitting near the desk.
The best description of the picture is statement B. He's drawing on the board. You should click Answer Choice B.
Now Part 1 will begin. Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your test book. A.
The fuel truck is by the jet.
B.
The crane is flying low.
C.
The plan is to buy fuel.
D.
The playing field is wet.
Number 2. Look at the picture marked number 2 in your test book. A.
The driver is behind the wheel.
B.
The electrician is around the corner.
C.
The technician is at the controls.
D.
The chef is near the stove.
Number 3. Look at the picture marked number 3 in your test book. A.
The audience is listening to a concert.
B.
The speaker is addressing the group.
C.
The workers are returning to their jobs.
D.
The musicians are watching the conductor.
Number 4. Look at the picture marked number 4 in your test book. A.
They're rubbing their fingers.
B.
They're stretching their legs.
C.
They're leading a band.
D.
They're shaking hands.
Go on to the next page. Number 5. Look at the picture marked number 5 in your test book. A.
The conductor is on the train.
B.
The captain is on course.
C.
The teacher is behind the desk.
D.
The trainer is in front of the group.
Number 6. Look at the picture marked number 6 in your test book. A.
The closets are full of clothes.
B.
The drawers contain supplies.
C.
The storage bins are open.
D.
The boxes are empty.
Number 7. Look at the picture marked number 7 in your test book. A.
The fireplace is tall and narrow.
B.
The smoke fumes are coming from the chimney.
C.
The skyscraper is on fire.
D.
The construction worker was fired.
Number 8. Look at the picture marked number 8 in your test book. A.
They're making coffee.
B.
They're having a discussion.
C.
They're washing their cups.
D.
They're using a calculator.
Go on to the next page. Number 9. Look at the picture marked number 9 in your test book. A.
He's buying an umbrella.
B.
He's clearing the table.
C.
He's serving the diners.
D.
He's waiting by the restroom.
Number 10. Look at the picture marked number 10 in your test book. A.
The trainer is setting his watch.
B.
The tourist is checking his bag.
C.
The pilot is washing his hands.
D.
The traveler is waiting for a train.
Part 2, Directions. Listen to these questions and statements. After each question or statement, you will hear 3 responses. Select the most appropriate response. Mark your answer by clicking A, B, or C. You will hear each question or statement and the responses only once. Example. You hear,
What time is the board meeting?
you then hear, A.
The meeting room is on the left.
B.
Yes, everyone was bored.
C.
I think it's at 12.
The best response to the question, what time is the board meeting, is answer choice C. I think it's at 12. You should click answer choice C. 11.
Can you tell me where I can find the travel section?
A.
On the 2nd floor.
B.
When did you lose it?
C.
Europe is nice for a vacation.
12.
The presentation is about to start.
A.
No, it's about the new sales figures.
B.
Is it? We'd better hurry then.
C.
At 4 o'clock, I think.
13.
Who should I give this invoice to?
A.
Send it to Sally in accounting.
B.
Yes, it is very expensive.
C.
Steve said he's going to be there.
14.
How much is a ticket to the airport?
A.
About 20 minutes.
B.
30 miles away.
C.
One way or round trip?
15.
Where can I find more paper for the copy machine?
A.
In the supply closet downstairs.
B.
You can take my newspaper if you want.
C.
There isn't any coffee, I'm afraid.
16.
How much time do you think the project will take?
A.
About $600.
B.
At least a month.
C.
3 or 4 times.
17.
Are you sure we're going the right way?
A.
I'd like to weigh a few pounds less.
B.
Yes, I'll do it immediately.
C.
Yes, it should be just up here on the right.
18.
Do you have a table for 4 this evening?
A.
The furniture department is in the basement.
B.
I'm sorry, we're fully booked.
C.
3 o'clock would suit me better.
19.
Who are you supposed to be meeting there?
A.
I'm Edward Shue, senior editor.
B.
In the afternoon.
C.
Someone from the New York Telegraph.
20.
What did you do for lunch today?
A.
No, I'm going out for lunch.
B.
I was too busy to have lunch today.
C.
I prefer to bring my own sandwiches.
21.
How did your boss react to the news?
A.
He wasn't very pleased.
B.
It was announced in the press.
C.
He was appointed acting vice president.
22.
Does anyone know if Mrs. Davidson has arrived yet?
A.
No, I don't think I know her.
B.
Yes, she does.
C.
Yes, she's waiting in reception.
23.
Would you be prepared to offer a discount?
A.
I counted 10 in total.
B.
If you buy a minimum of 10 boxes.
C.
Yes, but not before it's ready.
24.
When is the conference taking place this year?
A.
The last week of June.
B.
In the Excelsior Hotel.
C.
It happens every year.
25.
How many different models do you stock?
A.
Not all are different. Some are identical.
B.
Lots of people want to buy them.
C.
Believe it or not, well over 100.
26.
Do you do all your manufacturing in-house or do you outsource?
A.
We use a network of outside suppliers.
B.
We're building a new housing complex downtown.
C.
Yes, that's right, we do.
27.
This is Rachel's desk, isn't it?
A.
No, it's Elizabeth Johnson.
B.
It used to be, but Tom sits there now.
C.
How would you describe it?
28.
Where's the nearest water cooler on this floor?
A.
Next to the elevators at the end of the hall.
B.
No, thanks. I've just had a drink.
C.
Someone must have switched the heat on.
29.
Would you prefer to sit at the front or at the back?
A.
Yes, okay.
B.
Let's take those 2 seats in the second row.
C.
No, it's behind you.
30.
I guess John will be thinking of buying his own apartment soon.
A.
He's bought a great property.
B.
Sorry, that's his compartment.
C.
Yes, I expect he will.
31.
Didn't you hear me knocking? I was standing outside for ages.
A.
Sorry, no. I had the radio on.
B.
Should I go to the door and see who's there?
C.
Yes, I just got here.
32.
What time did Mr. Suzuki say he'd be here?
A.
This will be his 4th visit.
B.
Between 2 and 3.
C.
No, he's gone home already.
33.
Is there much to do in the evening around here?
A.
There's a movie theater and a few coffee shops.
B.
Yes, lots of people do.
C.
10 o'clock.
34.
You used to be in Mrs. Gupta's department, didn't you?
A.
I didn't like her at first, but I soon got used to her style.
B.
No, Mrs. Gupta is not in that department.
C.
Yes, but that was only during my training program.
35.
I don't suppose you'd let me borrow your car this evening, would you?
A.
I'm sorry I can't. I need it myself.
B.
Don't you? That's odd.
C.
I'm afraid so.
36.
Have you ever been here before?
A.
Yes, 3 hours.
B.
Yes, twice.
C.
Yes, very near. We're lucky.
37.
Why was the meeting cancelled?
A.
We met this morning.
B.
I'll pencil it in my calendar.
C.
The client's flight was cancelled.
38.
Will you wait here while I just go and get some cash from the ATM?
A.
Yes, sure.
B.
About 10 minutes.
C.
How much does it cost?
39.
What do you want me to do with this brochure?
A.
You can throw it away. I don't need it anymore.
B.
It's on page 15.
C.
It's an office supplies catalog.
40.
It's very stuffy in the office today.
A.
Yes, there's a lot of things to do.
B.
Should I open a window?
C.
6 people work here, but 1 is on vacation.
Part 3. Directions. You will hear 10 conversations between 2 people. For each conversation, read the 3 questions and the 4 answer choices that follow each question. Select the most appropriate answer. Mark your answer by clicking A, B, C, or D. You will hear each conversation only once. Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation.
What about the wireless internet? Can I access it from my room?
Yes, of course. Here, this is the code you'll need. You'll find full instructions in your room. Do you need a parking pass, by the way?
No, I took a taxi from the airport.
Fine. Well, you're checked into your room now. Here's your key. You're in room 752. Just take one of the elevators over there up to the 7th floor. Your room will be along the hallway on the left. Leave your suitcase here and the bellboy will bring it up shortly. And if you have any problems or need anything at all, just call the front desk.
41. Who is the woman speaking to? (42) What should the woman do if she has a problem? (43) What will the woman most likely do next? Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
I'm afraid you're late. Your appointment was actually half an hour ago. The next patient has gone into the office now.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. There was an accident outside the supermarket on Mount Hill, and I got held up in a long traffic jam. Could you squeeze me in?
You can sit and wait if you like, but I can't promise anything. If the next patient is late, or if anyone cancels, Dr. Patel might be able to see you. Otherwise, I could reschedule the appointment for later in the week.
I think I'll take a chance and sit here. I've got a terrible toothache, and I would really like to get it taken care of today.
44. Where does this conversation take place? "45. Why is the man late?" 46. What does the man decide to do? 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation.
What days will you be in next week, Julie?
I'm covering for Sandy while she's in Germany at the trade fair, so I'll be here on Thursday and Friday of next week, as well as my usual Tuesday and Wednesday. I've told Mr. Thomas I won't be able to stay later than 3, though, because I have to pick up Danny from school at 3:30.
That's great. We've got an Austrian delegation here next Thursday morning, so you'll be able to practice your German. It would be useful for us to have a German speaker there.
47. What is this conversation mainly about? 48. How many days a week does the woman usually work? 49. What can be inferred about the woman? 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, this is Simon Redmond of BVP. Can I speak to Hiroshi Nakamura, please?
I'm sorry, Mr. Nakamura is in a meeting right now. Can I take a message?
Well, I'm afraid I need to cancel our appointment for tomorrow. Something very urgent has come up. Could you ask him to call me when he's free? I'd like to set another date. I think he's got my number.
Okay, I'm expecting him back by lunchtime, so I'll give him the message then. Could you give me your number again, just in case Mr. Nakamura doesn't have it?
50. What is the purpose of the telephone call? 51. Where is Mr. Nakamura currently? 52. What will the man most likely do next? 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation.
Please remind me again what it is you're looking for.
Just a one-bedroom. A balcony would be an added bonus. We don't need a garage or a parking space because we don't have a car. I play the double bass in an orchestra, so I don't want to have to drag that up and down too many flights of stairs. Of course, if there's an elevator in the building, then the floor won't be an issue.
We've got one place that would be ideal for you. The current tenants are moving out at the end of the month. I could show you around on Thursday or Friday if you like.
My partner's away this week, but if we could view it early next week, that would be great.
53. Where does this conversation take place? 54. What can be inferred about the woman? 55. Which of these days would most likely best suit the woman? 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation.
How is the preparation for next week's presentation coming along? Is there anything I can do to help?
I'm almost finished, but since you offered, Do you think you'd have any time to proofread my slides sometime this week? That would be a great help.
Yes, sure. Email them to me when you're ready. Did you include the latest sales figures in your presentation? I see they were published yesterday.
I saw the figures, but I'm not sure that it's such a good idea to include them in my presentation. Everybody would see that we've lost market share, even though total sales have gone up slightly.
56. Where is this conversation most likely taking place? (57) What does the woman ask the man to do? (58) What does the woman say about the company's performance? Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation.
Hey, Shuchi, you know there's a group of scientists from Moscow visiting next week, don't you? Can you book a meeting room for Wednesday morning? Maybe the training suite would be a good size?
Sure. Do they all speak English, do you know?
Good question. Maybe we should provide an interpreter. Could you contact the translation company?
Of course. I'll give them a call this afternoon. What about lunch? Should I arrange for caterers to bring in a buffet, or would you rather I booked a restaurant?
59. What are the speakers discussing? (60) What does the man ask the woman to do? (61) What will the woman probably do this afternoon? Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation.
Hey, Nirpal, have you spoken to Jackie, the new receptionist, yet? She was just telling me her last job was in a film studio. She's met all sorts of celebrities and famous actors.
No, I haven't met her yet. I have to go and say hello. Why on earth did she leave the studio to come here? Insurance must seem very boring after showbiz.
It was only a temporary job, apparently, and her contract finished. She needs the security of a permanent job because she's trying to get a mortgage on a place of her own.
62. Who are the two people talking about? (63) In which business sector do the speakers work? (64) What is implied about Jackie? Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation.
Have you been to that new Italian fashion boutique on City Square yet? Maria told me about it.
Yes, I was in there yesterday. They've got some very good quality leather shoes and bags. Really classy.
I want to go over and check it out. It's my wife's birthday next week, and I'd like to surprise her with a nice present. Maybe I'll find something suitable there.
Definitely. She'll be thrilled, I'm sure. Here, they gave me this flyer with a coupon for a 10% discount. You take it. I won't be buying anything there for a while.
65. What are these people talking about? (66) What is the man probably going to do next week? (67) What does the woman give the man? Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation.
What's the problem, Tanya? You're not looking too happy. Is anything the matter?
Oh, it's just that my sister is being difficult again. We were supposed to be going out for lunch today, but she just called to say she can't make it. Exactly the same thing happened last week, too. She canceled our lunch date on short notice then, too. She can be a real pain in the neck sometimes. You just can't rely on her.
Oh, that is very annoying. Well, I'm just going to the deli to get something to eat for my lunch. Can I get you a sandwich while I'm there?
68. Who is the woman most likely speaking to? (69) How does the woman feel? 70. What does the woman imply about her sister? 4. Directions. You will hear 10 short talks given by a single speaker. For each short talk, read the 3 questions and the 4 answer choices that follow each question. Select the most appropriate answer. Mark your answer by clicking A, B, C, or D. You will hear each short talk only once. Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following talk.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your guard speaking. Welcome aboard this 1855 service to Plymouth Harbour, due to arrive at Harbourfront West Plymouth Harbour at 2024. Please take a moment to look at the safety notices displayed in the vestibule areas at the end of each coach. This train is fitted with CCTV for your comfort and security. If you see anything suspicious, please alert a member of the staff or a police officer. I am currently located toward the rear of this 5-car train, but will be walking through the train to check tickets during the journey. Please raise any concerns with me then.
71. Where is this announcement being made? 72. How long is the journey to the terminal? 73. What is the announcement mostly about? 74 through 76 refer to the following speech.
I'd like to say thank you to everyone for the wonderful gift. I'm very touched. I truly appreciate it. I'm going to miss you guys. That goes for you too, Raoul. Thank you for those kind words. It couldn't have been easy having to put up with me and supervise me all these years. I just want to say I really appreciate everything you've done for me. As you know, I'm going to be doing the same sort of thing in my new job, still selling advertising space in a magazine. But when the chance came up to work on classic motorcycling, how could I refuse? You all know how crazy I am about bikes.
74. What is the occasion of this talk? 75. Who most likely is Raoul? 76. In which business sector does the speaker work? 77 through 79 refer to the following announcement.
You're listening to The Smart Hour on WBKZ Radio, the station that connects communities to each other and to education and learning. Our sponsor, Premier Blue Shield, partners with us to make this program possible, providing personal health profiles to keep Lancaster County healthy. Welcome to The Smart Hour. I'm Scott Wagner. In last week's program, we were talking about wildlife and other outdoor issues with a ranger from the Lancaster Game and Wildlife Commission. After the program, I decided to go to some of the locations he mentioned, with my camera, to take photos of some of the magnificent creatures he mentioned. But then I realized that I didn't know how to take a quality photograph of a creature on the move, or in dark surroundings. I asked around and found that most other people didn't know either. I decided, let's ask a pro. So today, we've got Zoe Washington from Washington Photography here in the studio, who'll be giving us the basics. But before we hear from Zoe, let's hear a word from our sponsor about the importance of an annual physical.
77. What is Scott Wagner's occupation? 78. What is the subject of today's program? 79. What will listeners hear next? Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following announcement.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The next tour of the palace will begin in about 20 minutes at 11:45. The tour will take around an hour and a half, and we will not be passing any bathrooms, so you might want to use the facilities now, before the tour starts. Can I just remind you that photography is not permitted inside the palace. Also, please turn off your cell phones now. Please leave any large bags or backpacks in the coat room, also baby strollers. The tour does include going up and down several flights of stairs, so if you intend to rent a wheelchair or feel that the stairs might be a problem for you, please tell me now or mention it at the ticket office, and we will make appropriate arrangements for you.
80. How long will the tour last? 81. Which of these items should be deposited at the coat room? 82. Who should contact the speaker or the ticket office staff? 'Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following weather report.
The latest satellite and radar are showing the hurricane slipping away from northeast Pennsylvania into the northern parts of New England and then off to Canada. As you take a look at the radar, you can see we are finally clear, so that's good news. But it was a whole different story last night. Look at the rainfall totals. From barely an inch in central Pennsylvania to over 8 inches of rainfall in parts of Wayne County. Let's take a look at the current conditions. Rainfall here in northeastern Pennsylvania has been 3.5 inches just today alone. That brings us to 5 inches of total rainfall on average in our area over the entire storm. 68 degrees was our high temperature earlier today. It's 62 right now, and the temperature will continue to drop a few more degrees between now and midnight.
83. Which region will most likely experience a hurricane soon? 84. How much rain has fallen in northeastern Pennsylvania since the storm began? 85. What is the temperature likely to be by late evening? 86 through 88 refer to the following talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats for this evening's talk. Yes, it's quite okay to bring your cups of coffee with you. And now, on behalf of the Committee of the North York Residents Association, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our speaker. She is a woman who quite honestly needs no introduction. It would take me all evening to list her many achievements. She is one of the few sports people to have won an Olympic medal in 2 very different disciplines. Deborah Donovan began her career on the water and was part of the rowing team that won gold at 2 consecutive Olympic Games. After suffering a shoulder injury, she switched to cycling and won gold in the individual sprint in the last Games. She's hoping to repeat that feat at the World Championships in October. She's taking a break from training tonight. I'm pleased to see that she came by taxi, not on her bike, to talk to us about a charity project she supports at the track in downtown Toronto. Disadvantaged kids in the neighborhood are getting the chance to receive coaching in running, jumping, swimming, and cycling from some of the best athletes in the city. Deborah has kindly said she'll be pleased to answer questions at the end of her talk.
86. Who is the audience for this talk? '87. Which sporting event does Deborah Donovan currently compete in? '88. What is the subject of Deborah Donovan's talk? Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following voicemail message.
Hi, Chris. It's Jessica. I'm just letting you know I'm stuck in traffic. There was an accident on College Avenue, apparently. I don't know how long I'll be here, but it might be best for us each to make our own way to the theater tonight. I hope I'll be there before the start of the show, so I'll see you in the lobby at about 10:02. If by any chance I don't make it in time, will you ask the box office to keep my ticket, and I'll pick it up myself? They might not let me sit next to you if I arrive after the curtain's gone up, so if I miss you before the start, I'll see you at the coffee stand on the top floor during the intermission. Sorry about the uncertainty. See you tonight sometime. I'm really looking forward to it.
89. Where is the speaker calling from? 90. What does Jessica ask Chris to do? 91. Why might Chris go to the top floor of the theater during the intermission? Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following report.
Hi, this is Melissa Ho with your 5 p.m. traffic update. There are a couple of problems to tell you about this hour. Somerville Avenue is still closed in both directions between North 23rd and Marshall Street because of that tree that blew down earlier. Neighboring roads have all been affected by the higher volume of traffic, particularly Chestnut Hill and Newton Road. Here on Lincoln Drive, traffic northbound is very slow-moving. There's no sign of any accidents. The road repair finished here last week, and the traffic lights are all working normally. It's just the higher-than-normal volume of traffic that is slowing everything down. If you need to cross the river, all bridges are looking pretty good right now, although Columbia looks the best option at the moment as traffic is beginning to build up on the west side of South Bridge.
92. Which road is closed because of a fallen tree? 93. What is the problem on Lincoln Drive? 94. What should drivers who want to cross the river do? Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following announcement.
Results from one of the world's largest advertising groups, RWPT, have been reported this morning. Profits are up more than a third, at 37%, to $450 million. This is a considerable improvement over the first quarter, thanks mainly to strong growth in the US and most of Western Europe, particularly Germany, Austria, Finland, and the Netherlands. The situation in Greece, Spain, and Portugal was much less buoyant and is giving some cause for concern in the short term. Earlier in this program, RWPT's chairman, Edward Gould, told us that there was a lot of uncertainty at a macro level, namely the US deficit, rising commodity prices, and withdrawal of the economic stimulus. The situation at the micro level is much more optimistic. Most of RWPT's clients are doing well and have not cut back on their spending. However, Gould has noticed that companies have switched to investing in their brands rather than in capacity or technology, with their priority being to increase or maintain sales and market share.
95. What is the purpose of this announcement? 96. Which of the following does Mr. Gould feel positive about? 97. What is suggested about the company RWTP? Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following talk.
Everyone can improve their fuel economy no matter what size vehicle they drive. First, your tires. Most vehicles on the road today are driving on underinflated tires. That can mean a loss of up to 5% in fuel economy. Well, there's a simple solution to that problem. Once a month, check your tire pressures with a tire pressure gauge and inflate them if you need to. Another tip for improving your fuel economy is to get rid of some of that gear in the trunk. Most of us drive around every day with stuff we don't need, causing us to use more fuel. Make sure you don't take out the spare tire or the emergency kit, though. And, of course, the easiest thing to do if you want to improve your fuel economy is just slow down. Keep to the speed limit. Not only will you economize on fuel, but you'll be a safer driver as well.
98. Who is this talk addressed to? (99) What is the talk about? 100. According to the speaker, what do most drivers do?